Over the last 24 months, we've been involved in about £500 million worth of transactions across 1,500 units, and we're seeing a reset, not a stop in the market. Investors are more focused on day one income. It's much harder for investors to get reversionary yields through ICs, so the assets that are sub 5% net initial yield that are operational, they are harder to shift. So liquidity is there, but it's far more disciplined. We see that there are four pockets of liquidity. New build, unbroken blocks in better locations. These are assets that previously haven't been able to be acquired because they were selling more easily on the open market. Secondly, it is traditional value add opportunities. If there's a clear route to moving income on day one or kind of adding value through refurbishment, what have you, there is still very good interest there. Stock that is priced sensibly, 5% yield and above, where debt is still accretive. And then finally, it is large scale portfolios. When you start getting up to kind of the £700 million plus, that's where you start to see significant liquidity. Some of the UK institutions that are maybe not as active at the moment, they're being replaced by European and American institutions, and they're used to cutting much larger checks. So 700 million plus, you'll get significant interest. I believe we're in a bit of a transitional point for the sector. BTR and PRS is still fairly immature compared to other sectors. Obviously, there is a bit of uncertainty with the current geopolitical situation. There was thoughts that rates were going to come down. That is kind of slightly less certain now. However, there's also the flip side that maybe this also reminds everyone of UK being a safe haven. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But I think we are still in a position where people believe in the story. There is money to come into the sector, but they are just picking the assets that work for them. So we still believe the liquidity will deepen over the next kind of 12 months, although there is some uncertainty, but we're here to help vendors and investors navigate this new market.